Today we're going to continue our Bo's Burnout Bootcamp adventure, and thank you so much to the ACRA Network for the early access to this pack. Yes, this is the part 2 of the Bo's Burnout Bootcamp adventure. Hello. And if you haven't seen part 1, then go do that or not, it's up to you. It really is. But in the part 1, we started our Bo's Burnout Bootcamp adventure, where we made a schedule, created our roles, we made a big old playground, we made some sleeping cabins, we made a talking area, and a butterfly area. And today, we are going to continue with our lot. Woo. But before we start, I also have to mention that this is not final software, so things may change around, and you will also see my name tag popping along the screen, which we all love. Yes. And if you want to see a rags to riches sort of kind of gameplay of this pack, then you can go to my second channel or click the little link right in the corner somewhere. Yeah. So without further ado, let's start, shall we? Or we freaking shall. And today we're gonna work on the pool area, the pond area, the main house, and the butterfly area. And you know what? We're gonna start this all off with the main house over here. And oh me oh my, that's gonna be a big old job, I tell ya. So let's just start with that right now. And alright, I want this main house over here to be in the same style as these cabins over here, with a little A-frame roof and everything. But it of course gotta be much grander. So what are we gonna do for that? Ooh, what if the middle part is the biggest part, like that, and then we just sort of go out on both sides, and then the middle part, that can be 2 floors, and the 2 side parts as well, 2 floors. Oh, and then I think the middle part is gonna have 3 floors actually, and then we'll just hide that up with the roof, you know. Well, alright, without further ado, let's put this on a platform and put on our roofs. And I'm kinda scared how this is gonna look. It's probably gonna look awful. Oh, and actually in the back here, before I forget, I'm gonna take this in a little bit so we can have like a cool veranda moment. Oh, not like that, Nora. Like so. And maybe make one of those parts out. Yeah, okay, we can do that because we're gonna have a staircase, and that's gonna be sort of around there. I am planning ahead, people. I'm the planning queen. Right, now back to our roof. Over here. Here's our main roof. Right here. It's big. It's a giant triangle. Oh, this might be a mistake. But okay, maybe it will look better if we put on all the other roofs. Maybe. I'm so scared right now. So let's lap on this roof and the side parts as well. And also at the inside the roof over there with some more side parts. Wham! Oh no, I ruined it already. Come on, go back there. No! Oh, okay, I see. That should go. I'm a genius. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. It's kind of looking like a Toblerone. Not really. It's kind of looking like a mountain. Like a very generic logo mountain. Yes. But what more can we do? Maybe, ooh, you know what? We could put up another roof, sort of like there, so we can get another triangle. Hey, you know what? Kinda cool. Now we got some more triangles in here. Well, alright, let me put up my pathways to our doors. Are we gonna have some doors over here? Maybe we are. I mean, that's a good place for a door, isn't it? It's looking good. Oh, what more can we do? This is a big old triangle, isn't it? So I think we can break up the triangle a little bit for an entrance moment. So if I just plop on the roof right there, and also a foundation. Ooh, you know what? It'd be kind of cool with some good old columns. We can raise it up to high heavens. Also called the roof. Well, okay. How is that looking, people? It's looking good. I mean, it looks kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Is it too big? Or actually, no, it's not too big or too grand, because this is Bo's house. This is Bo's Burnout Bootcamp. Nothing is too grand. Not at Bo's Burnout Bootcamp. But anyways, let's start on the exterior detail, shall we? And do not ask me why I started on the landscaping before I started on the exterior details. I just felt inspired. Alright, for the wallpaper, what do we want to go for? I mean, for these cabins, we went with the canvas vibe. So maybe, for the big old main house, the granddaddy of them all, we can go with some vertical wood panels. But in what color though? Got that one. Got a blue one. Is that blue? Blue or gray? We may never know. Oh, that's a lovely one. Maybe we can alternate a little bit. We can also have the stacked wood panel somewhere. Maybe on these parts. You know what? We can do. Oh, and by the way, what are we gonna do for the roof? We have the hot tin roofing and intense canvas roofing. Do we want the tin vibe for this? do we want some tin vibes? Maybe we do. Because maybe it would be weird to have some canvas on a non-canvas house. Or we can go with the dark one. Okay, you know what? I like that. We're gonna have that vibe. That doesn't look like intense canvas vibes to me. No, we're gonna have that. But okay, now for the doors and windows. What do we got in the door section? We got some screen cabin doors, glass door, the intense canvas door. So I think for the front door, the main front door, we're gonna have the aged wonderwood double door actually. Oh, very aged. I like that. And then we're gonna have some doors over here that we just decided. So maybe we can have the screen door for that. Oh, that is cute. Now for the windows. Yikes, me, the windows. Oh, by the way, we have this glorious glass window version 5. I love me some pointy windows. So maybe we could have that at the top there. Oh, beautiful. And what are we going to do for the other windows, by the way? Where are we going to put those windows? Those gosh darn windows. I mean, oh, yeah, what about this one? Maybe. I don't really know. I mean, this is a real mess and a half, isn't it? But I think it will look good from the inside. Look at that. I think it looks good. And you can't really see it that well because of the plants. The beautiful, brilliant planting by Nora. So for now, we are going to go with that. And now I'm going to start on this little entrance right here to distract you from the horrible window placement. Alright, so we're going to have a fence around this with also some spandrels on top there to spandrelate all in. I don't know. Oh, and then we have this kayak shop sign. Maybe we could squeeze that on there if I just size it down a little bit. Or I'm not going to size it down actually. It's going to be like so. That looks kind of cool if you look at it from here. Okay, we can have that. And then in the front here, we're going to plop on some more signs. And then I think maybe in the back here, we're going to have a veranda so you can look at nothing really. And then in the roof section, oh, we're gonna have another flag on top of there. Boom. My gosh, my name tag, get away my name tag. Beautiful. And what color is this gonna be? Oh, the black flag, of course, for bow only. Gonna get a black flag. And I think, oh, you know what would be really cool if on this side right here we plop on some windows, some glass roof windows. Shenanigans. TM. You know what? Yes, I'm liking that. We can have that. Just in this part though, not the rest, because that was kind of difficult and I'm not doing that again. But there you go. Our beautiful kind of glitching windows. Whoa. All right, now for the other details, what more can we have? We could perhaps have some dormers on this side with maybe a chimney on there and around there. Ooh, you know what? That's kind of funky. And you know what? I think that the exterior detailing is finito for now. I do kind of have to think about this part, but I don't really know what to do. But this is it for now. Look at it in all its glory. At the front, we got the kind of a questionable back here. Maybe we'll fix that later on. And the lonely old sink over there. But okay, that was the exterior. And now we need to begin on the inside of this main house. Oh, there's lots to do here. But alright. So okay, what do we actually need for this main house? I mean, we need a reception area. We need a kitchen and a dining area. A bathroom area. And maybe like a little lounging room. Oh, and then we need a crafting room. And then we can have a spin class room because we got a new spin bike. Bang. Okay, that we can have. And then we can also have like a weightlifting room. Oh, and Bo's room. That we also need. So okay, I think that's all the rooms that we need for the main house. Yeah, that is all we need. Good planning by Nora. And you guys. Good planning, people. Good team effort. Right. Now we just need to do the layout of this. Oh, yikes me. Okay, you know what? Let's start out with some boxes. So in the middle right here, that is of course going to be the reception area. And this part over here, that can be the kitchen and the dining area. Oh, that looks beautiful. That is beautiful for dining area. And then over here, that can be the bathroom area. Oh, what happened there? I don't know. But bathroom area, and then like a lounging area. And then on the second floor up here, ooh, this part can be the crafting room. And then we need some workout rooms. So maybe this can be the spin class room, because we need some space for that. And then we can just make a little box over here for the weightlifting room. Right. Then we have the staircase and something over there. And then on the top, that's gonna be Bo's room. The entrance can be right here, so people don't walk straight into his house. And then we can have a bathroom over there. And then the rest is just gonna be one big room, you know. Beautiful. Our layout is complete and ready. We got a reception area, kitchen, dining area, lounging area, a bathroom, a big old bathroom. And then on the second floor, we have a hallway, the crafting room, a spin class room, a weightlifting room. And on the top floor, we got Bo's room. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get to furnishing. And what are we going to start with? What are we going to start with, actually? The reception area, maybe? Sure. We're going to start with the reception area. And for this reception area over here, we of course need a reception corner where a really angry woman is going to sit with her baseball bat. And this woman, she absolutely hates her job because she is sick and tired of Bo, of the contestants, and her life. She is just done with everything, alright? She is. And there is a plan sticking through OG. But that is a reception corner over there. And what could we have in the rest of the reception area? Oh, ooh, a gift shop or a place where they show what they made in the crafting rooms, because if we just go in the debug section, we will find lots and lots of paper crafts. And these are so stinking cute. I mean, oh, look at that. We got the derpy frog, the low rendered seagull, we got some creepy old masks, and also just lots and lots of origami crafts as well. Oh, look at that. So cute. So you know what? We are going to display this stuff right over there because this is what the contestants have made and they will sell them to anybody who wants to buy them. And maybe we can put them on this little desk. Oh, that is a cute old desk. We can have 4 of them maybe. And we are just going to plop on our derpy animals and also the better looking animals as well. And also the paper mache cactuses or the cacti, our beautiful pixelated seagulls, and also some more origami origami crafts everywhere. Oh, and also those creepy old masks. Can't you forget about them, you know? And oh my gosh, look at that, look at that. That is adorable. I'm loving it. Look at all the derpy animals. Got our seagulls, another potted cacti, some origami stuff, and on the wall as well. Oh, cute. And then right over here, that's gonna be the entrance. Got a little outsy part over there. So maybe we can put up this debug magazine holder, and also some outdoorsy equipment storage right over there, and also some rugs, baby. You need some rugs everywhere. And then for the outside area right here, what do we need? What do we got? What if we put up a fireplace right in the middle? I mean, it's a little bit squeezed in, but we have space for that. We can have a lonely old couch, maybe. Can we put up a couch right there? No, that's gonna be too squeezed. All right then, just two awkward lonely couches on both sides. I mean, that is okay. And that was indeed our reception area over here, over there, and our outside corner area. Boom, 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 with our angry old woman over there, and our beautiful, oh, I'm skedaddling up. Okay, go down. Thank you. Our beautiful jellyfish lamp in the ceiling. And actually, by the way, you see that thing over there? That is a jellyfish that glows in the dark. I mean, it's not a real jellyfish. Why would I have a real jellyfish that glows in the dark encased in glass? But now you know I have that. Back to the build. And what are we going to begin with right now? Maybe we can begin with the lounge over here. Seems like a good spot to continue our journey. So for the lounge, we of course need some couches. And I think I'm gonna go with this couch over here. They have that in a good color. Oh, we can go with green to continue our rivalry. We have one in blue actually. But is that gonna look weird? I think that's gonna look weird now that I think about it. And then in the middle, we're gonna have a coffee table with also perhaps a rug. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, and then on the wall of there, we of course need a fireplace. And we're gonna go with the stone set adrift fireplace. Oh, that is a nice fireplace. And that kind of reminds me of the cottage living fireplace. You gotta say it does kind of look like it, doesn't it? And then in the back there on the wall, we of course need a fire protection wall and some fire protection flooring. Hey, that is important because this is a wood cabin, you know? Bo really can't afford for this place to burn down. No, no, no. And what else can we have on the wall? We have pictures, but how about some fish on our good old wall? This is the fish that they caught. And then on the other side, we can have these beautiful paintings. What do we want? What do we want? We want the fish. Cute, 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 cute. And then on the other side of the room, what can we have? Ooh, we have this shelf thing. We can have that somewhere. We can have that right there, maybe. Some plants on it as well. And we could even have another plant in the corner. Bam. And then on that wall, what do we have on that wall? What is funky? What is funky? Give me something funky that I haven't used before. The old Fletcher's clock. Can put that on the wall. It's kind of small though. We can size it up a little bit or a lot. And that was indeed a beautiful little lounge. Beautiful is a strong word, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cozy. And what are we going to move on to now? I think that we're going to start with this kitchen over here because we need to get that popping on. We need to have a communal kitchen with our competitors. And I think, ooh, what do I think? If we just put up some counters on this side and on the other side, and then we're going to build a communal kitchen. So we of course need 2 fridges on each side with also 2 stoves. And yes, they're going to get the cheapest stuff because Bo is not playing around with the stuff, all right? And then in the middle right here, we have a lot of space that we do indeed have. Ooh. So we can have a little island moment. If Nora can make an island moment, I mean, gosh, I made an island moment. It was kind of difficult for me. But on that island, we can have some sinks, and that's right. It cannot be in the middle. What are we going to do? I don't know. But with this pack, we also got a blender. The Smoothietron, a blender experience. And with this one, you can make smoothies, and you can make some pretty weird smoothies. Oh, and then for this kitchen, we of course need a little backsplash. You get that one with some dark stone flooring. Oh, that could be a vibe. With maybe also some cabinets. I'm gonna go for these ones because I am not a big fan of this one, you know. And boom, 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 the cabinets are up. And I also changed the color of the counters because the ones were a little bit too heavy, you know. And now it is time to put up some naked knacks in this kitchen. Do we have some naked knacks? We have, ooh, essential wilderness utensils. Got some utensils up in there. And then what else do we got? Copious coffee and tea. Accoutrements. Accoutrements. Interesting word. We've also got a fan. And then the kitchen utensils on the wall. That's right. And since this is the Burnout Bootcamp, they of course need some coffee. I'm gonna put that up for them. And they can also get a lot of knives over there. Oh my gosh, my name tag. Get away. Thank you. And how about some extra lights because it's kind of dark in there. And then on the other side right here, you're just gonna get the same stuff, but also with a little cookbook and some more books on the fridge and the same shebang over here. And then on these walls, what can we have there? I mean, we could have the Woodland Lodge tabletop game shelves. Whoa, we could have that. We can also have some blue aprons for the blue team. Maybe some little pictures. I don't know. And just some more pots and pans over there. And then on the other side, we could have these big old shelves with some some paper towels, the chef Gino, and some knives. Oh, and of course some frogs and a fish and some pots and pans on the wall. And you're also gonna get your green aprons. Well, one green one. That's all they had. And alright, in the middle right here, it's kind of empty, isn't it? What can we do about that? You can put up some rugs, but that's kind of messy, isn't it? So what if we put up a big old rug underneath it? That's kind of strange, isn't it? But we're gonna have that. This is the Bo's Burnout Bootcamp. We can do whatever we want to now. Bam, bam, bam. What a beautiful saddle kitchen. And yes, as you can see, one counter free, one counter free, one counter free, one counter free. So nobody is allowed to complain anymore. Let's start on the dining room now. And for the dining room, do we have any dining tables? Yeah, we have this small one and this large one. We do not have a normal size one. Oh, right. Well, I think that the small one is going to be too clunky. And I'm kind of afraid that the big one is going to be too big. Because I really do want that each team is going to have their own table to create some rivalries. But it's not going to be too much. Hold on. Let me get some green chairs for the green team. The blue chairs for the blue team. That is going to take up a lot of space, isn't it? But, interesting. Okay, well, what if we just go like so for now? And they can also get some rugs that I've stacked up for them. Beautiful. Where did my flowers go? There they are. Put them up again. And what else can we have in here? We have this one, the hall table. They can each get one of those with a little plant. They're also both going to get a tea and coffee set. And also some pictures on the wall. Everywhere we go. Oh, and then we can have that one in the corner right there. Oh, that is so cute. I love that so much. Little trinket box. And then that beautiful curtains. They're going to go up on the wall. So this is how it's looking right now at the dining room. But I still want to like separate it a little bit. So what if we make a line? What if we make a line? Just to separate the sides even more, you know? The green side and the blue side. Kind of funny. Or in my mind, it's kind of funny at least. And we are gonna skedaddle over to the bathroom over here. Sounds like a plan? It sounds like a plan. Let's do that. And for this bathroom, it's gonna be a communal bathroom. Alright, it has to be a communal bathroom. And we need to fit a lot of peeps in here, in this bathroom. We only have the normal toilets, that's right. So we gotta make some toilet rooms. And where can that be? Alright, so what if on this side we have the showers, and then on the other side we have the toilets, and then in the middle maybe we can have something. The sinks. We're gonna have the sinks. Yes. So right, the toilet rooms, they need to be 2 tiles. We can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a little entryway moment right there. Okay. And then also pop in our toilets. This one looks nice. I'm gonna pop that in. And then for the shower rooms, that's gonna be on the other side. Do we have a new shower? We have a new shower. Oh, I am liking that. It got those wavy plastic walls. Oh, okay, that is a cute item. I'm gonna use that a lot. My shabby bills. And I plop them in there. All right, and then in the middle, we were gonna have our sinks. We have a new sink. This beautiful wooden block of a sink. Hey, now we do kind of need some walls, but I do not want a whole wall because that's going to be kind of cramped, isn't it? What if we use a half wall instead? Where did my sink go? It disappeared from this world. And then maybe pop on the mirror. Go for this one. And oh, the wall needs to be taller. I see. I'm going to fix that right now. Don't you worry. I'm going to fix everything. Okay, well now it's almost a full-on wall. Oh, gee. I did not plan for this, but you can just put in some glass walls. That makes it a little bit less cramped, doesn't it? Yeah. And then for the sinks, we can also just pop on some soap. Boom, boom, very unhygienic. Maybe some toothbrushes. I mean, you wouldn't really have that in a communal bathroom, but at Bo's Burnout Bootcamp, you are. Then on the other side, what can we have on the other side? Maybe we can have some robes and also something else, but I gotta think about that. Oh, and then I also need to put up the wallpaper and flooring. I forgot about that for GeoGi. What are we gonna do for that? We can put up some stony walls. That would be kind of cool. Then also some stony flooring for the stony bathroom. Hey, that is a vibe and a half, isn't it? Okay, now we know what we're gonna have over here. We're gonna have some tables. They're go appliance cards. And on that, we could have some towels. Maybe a basket of stuff just on each side here. You're gonna get a blue towel and a green towel. Hey, that's looking like something, isn't it? It kinda really is. Okay, what are we gonna have in the rest of the bathroom? Our communal bathroom. Maybe it would be good with some lockers, but do we have any lockers? I feel like that's in another pack. Oh, we have lockers. I did not know that in the base game. Okay, we can have some lockers over there with also a little mat maybe. What are you thinking, wet feet? And one more mat over here. Please wear your shower shoes. I'm begging you. And then we of course need some toilet paper in the bathrooms and maybe also some extra lights in here because like to me it's kind of dark. And ta-da, our communal bathroom, our good old shower area, our sink area, our toilet area, and our locker area. I don't know. It's a beautiful old bathroom. Proud of that. Proud of me bathroom. And now we're gonna move up to the second floor of this main house. And that is a lot of work to do, isn't it? But I got a big bag of Mawam, so I am prepared. And alright, what are we gonna start with? First of all, on the second floor, maybe the paper crafting room. We're gonna have a paper crafting room. That's gonna be right in here. And for that, we need some tables. And you know what? For these tables, this paper crafting room, we are gonna have the blue team and the green team. So hold on, wait a minute. How are we gonna configure this? Because we have 4 people over there, 4 people over there. That's 8 people. What if we set them up sort of like so? No, like so? Because if we do it like so, we can put up some patterns like so. Because apparently that's what I'm going for in this build. I just started doing it because of the carpet situation and I've not stopped doing it. So we're gonna do it here too. Oh, okay. And then for the wallpaper in here, what can we do for the wallpaper? What about the vintage camp stuff? Oh, that is cute. What else do they have? Wait, is that a UFO? Kidnapping a person? Oh, gee. Okay, we're just gonna go for the classic one. And what more do we need in this room? What can we have on the walls and stuff? We can't put up that much stuff in here because of the path thing, the Zim path thing. But maybe we can put up some shelves on the walls and then display some of the items that the contestants have made with their beautiful hands. Okay, Nora, now it's getting kind of creepy, but we're gonna display that. And now the big question is, can Nora find that in the debug section? There it is. Oh my gosh, my name tag, come on. We got some paper airplanes. We got the cootie catcher, which is like a fortune teller. I've never heard about a cootie catcher in my life before. And don't even ask me what that is in Norwegian because I don't know. Okay, I think that the cootie catcher, the fortune teller in Norwegian, that is like a for something. It's been a long time since I've done that. But anyways, right here we're also gonna have a little table with some handcrafted stuff and the plants. And what about this little jellyfish thingy thing? That is so cute. And then on the other side here, we're also gonna have another cart with the tea and coffee set in case they would want that. And boom, shamalam, that was indeed a crafting room. Isn't that cute? That is adorable. I'm loving the crafting room. Oh, and oh my gosh, I can't believe that I forgot the most important part of a crafting room. And that is the actual paper crafting kit. Okay, well, let's put that up on each table. My golly gosh. There you go, people. Now our crafting room is completed. Beautiful. And what are we gonna begin with now? Oh, I think that we're gonna begin with the spinning room. Yes, we do indeed have a spinning bike and the instructor's spinning bike. So we're gonna have a spinning classroom. And for our beautiful spinning classroom, we are of course gonna have some stony flooring in both of these rooms. That's gonna be the weightlifting room, by the way, in case you forgot. Alright, so what are we gonna do for the spinning room? Because I think that the instructor bike, that has to be over there. And then we can have 3 spinning bikes over here for the students. Ooh, what color do we want it? Maybe in yellow. Be kind of funky. And for the flooring, what more funky things can we do for the flooring? Because this is kind of boring. What have these rooms done, by the way? I'm stealing their ideas. Oh, they've used that flooring. Okay, I'm stealing that. I am. I'm gonna do like so. Yes, thank you for that idea. I'm gonna credit it as my own. There you go. And in this room, we also need some mirrors. So there you go. And can we have something in the middle right there? I mean, we can have some towels and a speaker. You need a speaker for the spinning classroom. And then we can also put in our new fitness-focused mini fridge right over there. With also maybe our little portable fan. And then like another table over there with a smoothie machine. Yes, that was a beautiful moment by Nora. I mean, it was truly harrowing, wasn't it? What am I talking about right now? I think the sugar has gotten to me, for real. Well, okay, that was the spinning classroom. We got our students' bikes over here. Oh my gosh, my name tag, come on. And the teacher bike over here. And why is that green? I don't know, but okay. And now on to our weightlifting room. And if we go into our activities and skills, we shall see a power stack free weights. That is actually usable, people. And do they have some funky colors? Oh, they have yellow, green. Oh, mint green. I think we're gonna go for yellow, even though I love the green one. We're gonna go for the yellow one because the weightlifting room, they do not choose sides between blue or green. So it's gonna be yellow. And then we of course need some more mirrors in the room so you can watch yourself work out. With some more motivational posters. And I made a fridge, a smoothie machine, and some more mirrors. And whatever that is. You could be right there. I think that is pens and sleeping bags, but we're gonna have that. And we're just gonna pretend that that is yoga mats or something. I don't know. But alright, that was our weightlifting room. All beautiful up in here. And now for this big old hallway. What are we gonna do with this big old hallway? I have questions. What are we gonna have in here? Oh my gosh. I deleted the crafting stuff. How? Okay, I'm gonna fix that later on. I can't deal with that anymore. But what are we gonna have in this hallway? Maybe I can find something in debug. We have a lighthouse. Maybe not. Oh, wait, we have this one. The Jellyfish Junction Town model. Oh, we could have that in there. That could be a cool old fun moment for them. And by them, I mean the Sims. And then on the other side of the hallway, what can we have in there? Oh, what about those creepy imaginary friends that I absolutely do not like? Or one of them I do not like. I mean, because one of them is kind of creepy. It reminds me of Coraline. Those are some bad times for Nora. better. But okay, we have these creepy old dolls. Maybe we can display them somehow. If we just put them on some tables right here on each side of the staircase, then we're just gonna plop them on there. So little monsters, you're gonna be right there. I'm gonna size you up though. Then we have the pretty pegacorn, you're gonna be right there. And then we have the wild child. Oh, hello. And then the creepy one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nightmares. And maybe it would be kind of cool if the table matches the color of the imaginary doll. Wouldn't that be fun? Sure, that was indeed very neat and nice. And then I'm just going to put up some posters up here. And we're just going to pretend that these posters have information about the dolls. All right, I know it doesn't look like it, but we're just going to pretend. And because I'm kind of some rumbles right here. Rumbles? I don't know. Oh, and then in the middle right here, we can have the town map right on the wall. And I am liking that. That is kind of snazzy, isn't it? And now I am just going to put up my cabin flooring in the right color so we can continue on this mess. So what are we gonna do? I mean, we can have a little pathway right there. What about a little pathway up to there? A little shebang over there. Sure, that was a beautiful moment. A beautiful hallway moment. And now our second floor is finito. I just need to put up the crafting stuff again. And we are gonna continue up to our third floor. And on the third floor, we have Bo's room. And Bo is the leader of this competition show. And we know nothing more about Bo. That's it. That's all we know about Bo. And for Bo, he's gonna get a beautiful bed in that color. Ooh, the green one. Bo is secretly on the green team and sometimes the blue team, hence the nighttime tables. And then we can have an ottoman by the bed with a good old rug. And then we of course need a dresser over here with some little knickety necks. And then, ooh, we could have a fireplace and we could have the vintage one. Ooh, with of course some fire protection stuff. Because you always need that. Oh, oh no, Bo. You need a fire protection wall and floor. That's how yikes me. Things could turn south real quick over now. And okay, what are we need to do the bathroom. Oh my gosh. And for the bathroom, I think we have a new tub. Oh, yes, we do. A new good old tub. That is a steel tub and a half. Or is that made of wood? Who knows? So we can have that. Plop that right in there. There's also a toilet and a new sink. Oh, how lovely. What a bathroom. Okay, and then for the entryway, we need an entryway table with also some cute little knickety knacks on that. And then maybe we can have a shelf over there. A shelf system with a coat hanger and this cute old rug with a bed in the boat and some shoes. Right in there. Oh, Bo, what are you doing? Nobody really knows what Bo is doing. But for the piece of resistance, we are gonna have this pie chart presentation. So Bo can scheme about this show of his. And he's also gonna have an observatory to spy on the contestants. Ooh la la la. Bo. What are you planning? Nobody knows. But anyways, we are done with Bo's room on the third floor. We are done with the second floor. And we are done with the first floor. And you know what that means? It means that the main house... Oh my gosh, my windows. There we go. It means that the main house is finally finito. And oh my gosh, my name's Get away. Come on. Thank you. The main house is done. And now we're going to move on to something else. And what are we going to move on to? So we have the pool, the pond, and the butterfly area left. And I think I really want to begin on the butterfly area. So let's go do that. And the butterfly area was going to be right about here. And what do we have for the butterflies? Ooh, we have this one. The Flutarium Caterpillar Incubator. And with this thing, you can grow your own butterflies and moths. You don't need to catch them anymore. You can grow them yourself. And then we also have the Gibbi Point Butterfly and Moth Habitat. And that is where you can store your butterflies and moths when you catch them or breed them or whatever. So I think what would be kind of cool is if we put two habitats in the middle right here. Right. And what we're going to do then... We could put up a little platform. We could have the butterflies on the platform, can't we? Oh, they disappeared. Okay, I'm gonna make a platform. Bam! They all disappeared now. Oh, gee. Just sort of like so. And then I'm gonna keep on going with this light wood. Just around here. Ta-da! My butterfly area. Well, I'm not done yet, but that's the start of it. And what about, people leaves? What if we put up some little teeny tiny jellyfish lamps on the side here? We can light up the world. Cute. And what else are we gonna have around here? I mean, okay, I have decided that we're gonna have a pathway that goes all around here. That's why I opened this up. But that pathway is gonna be with the paint tool. So I need to kind of figure out what stuff is gonna be before I do that, you know. But what I think we can do is put in some of these incubators around here. And for that, we need some tables. And maybe we can use the desk tables. They're kind of cute. So we can have 2 over there. And maybe 3 over there. Can we squeeze in 3? Yes, we can. And then we're just gonna plop on our incubators on the tables. Maybe some different colors as well. What do we got? Oh, we got yellow, orange, we got blue, dark blue, purple, purple and pink and some white and some black. Okay. And what more can we do for these butterflies? I mean, maybe these incubators need a roof for the hot days. Shield them from the sun. We can put up a teeny tiny roof if if Nora can. Hold on a minute. Trust me, I'm gonna do it. Not like that. But like so, we have our good old roof on. And then we need to support that mess with some columns. And maybe also a spandrel on there. If Nora can. She kinda did. And now we just gotta do the same shebang on this thingy thing over there. Oh, that's right. There you go, there you go. My roofs are up. And they're looking kinda sad right now. So what can we do to spice that up? Ooh, we could maybe use this sign. Size it down a little bit. Take it all the way up there. Lop it on. Ooh. With some string lights. Hold on. I need some string lights. Come on. These sturdy ones. Raise them up there. And that is so cute. Those string lights spiced up the world, didn't they? Oh, they did. Look at them go over there. Hello. They are so cute. I'm liking that. I'm loving that. And now, what do we need for the butterfly area? For the butterfly area, we of course need some more butterflies. So I'm going to put that up. And then I'm also going to paint up my pathway around here. All neat and nicely. If Nora can, and she can, and she did. And I'm also just going to spice it even more up with some flowers. The butterflies, they need some flowers and they need it now. And would you look at that? Look at that. Our butterfly area is up and ready. And it's beautiful. I'm loving it, actually. I'm so proud of myself for that. Finally, I'm proud of myself for something, you know. But okay, moving on. We have done the butterfly area. And what are we going to begin with now? The pond or the pool? I think the pool section. That's going to be a big old pool. Because look at all the space we have over here. And by the way, look at these flowers that I put up around there. Kind of cute. But anyways, the pool. And by the way, what do we got for the water activities? I mean, we got a kayak, but I don't think you can use that in the pool. Not sure though, but I don't think so. Then we also have a short diving board, 2 of them. One the rustic wood one and one more fancy one. And then we also got the tall and woodsy diving board in the more rustic version and the new version. And then we also got this one. The Bam... Oh my gosh, my name tag. Come on. Thank you. The Bamco Wild Waves Water Slide. And it looks like this. And now we just gotta make the pool. Alright. Here's a pool size. I just put in some random floating. And I think for this pool, for a Bo's Burnout Bootcamp, they gotta compete with the pool stuff, you know? So you can have 1 long one and 2 small ones. And the brave ones, they're gonna be on the long one, you know? So, okay. Let's start with making a pool. There you go, a beautiful pool. Then we gotta plop in this one. That's gonna be in the middle. I think that's gonna get its own shebang and shaboo. So if we just take it in a little bit, plop on that one. Okay, that is a moment and a half. And then for the small ones, what if you take it back a little bit so it's not in the way of the big diving boards? Oh my gosh, I'm so unsure about this because it's not often that I make fancy old pools. Yeah, that's the start of it. And then you know what? When the Sims are diving into the pool, they are very close to the edge, aren't they? So gotta make a little outsy part for that thing. What if we go with a little rounded pool? Plop it on there, just sort of like so. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have this one. I can be on the sides here. But I think I gotta make the pool a little bit bigger so it doesn't fly into that diving board. Oh gee. Alright, so what are we gonna do for that? Just make a little outsy part there? I mean, sure. That we can do. That's a good space for it. Okay, here's our pool. Our beautiful bow pool. Isn't that majestic? And then we also need some ladders, of course, so they can get out the normal way. And what about a big old turtle on the floor? Yes, welcome to Bo's Bootcamp. And then I think at the front here of the pool, we're gonna have an entrance moment. Welcome to the pool area, people. With also a trash bin. And then we, of course, need some sun loungers. And I'm gonna go with the grilled cheese ones. Because I just felt like it today, okay? In every corner. Oh, and also with an umbrella table. How could I forget? There you go. And then in the middle right here, we can put up some chairs so they can watch the diving people. Or, you know, wait for the turn. I don't know. And then right here, we're going to put out some picnic tables because I want to use them too. They are kind of cute. There's some handprints for some reason. And also some more butterflies. And look at that. Our beautiful pool area. Wow. TM. It's a magical pool. It's a beautiful pool. It's Bo's pool. And people are going to compete about being the best diver they can be. And good luck with that. And please, when you're diving, do not hit your head on the pool floor. Because when I was a lifeguard, somebody did that. And they got a concussion. And somebody else also passed out in the foot bath and they almost drowned, and that was a very sad day. Hopefully they're doing better now. But okay, that was the pool area, all neated up with all of the plants and stuff. And now we're gonna move on to the last thing on this lot, the pond area right there. And I am kind of curious about what we're going to do because this is a small little space. Can we even fit a kayak in it? I don't think so. But, oh, what happened there? Oh, nee. I'm going to fix that later. The pond first. And alright, for our pond area, we need to make the pond. We don't have the biggest space, but we shall try. If we go sort of like so. Oh my gosh, the game is lagging. Oh no. Please do not die on me right now. Ah, it's gonna die. And then if you put some water in that, how is that looking? Horrible. Well, okay, I gotta make some more bumps everywhere. Hold on a minute. And there is our pond. Isn't it beautiful? A small little pond for us today. Oh, and I just realized, oh no. Now, if you don't know, I like to put rocks around my ponds. And I like to sink them into the ground a little bit with tool mod to make them all nice and neat and nicely. But I can't do that. Oh, so that means I have to use my basement trick. Oh, I don't want to. What else can we do in the meantime? I don't want to. In the meantime, I'm gonna put up my kayaks. That's probably not gonna work in this pond, but we shall hope. Okay, we shall have the hope. And what else can we have? We could have a fishing sign maybe for some reason. And then we can have that thing from the debug section. And what about some beautiful old lilies spread around here? And ooh, how about a swan, people? Yes. What is that, a duck? Mr. Ducksworth. I want the swan. Get in there. And then, okay, I am gonna try to put up some rocks around this pond. I'm gonna try. And the first step is to find the gosh darn rocks in the debug section. Oh, this is gonna take all day. Where is it? My good old rock that never disappoints. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Okay, I found it. It's right here. A little rock. And now we gotta do the godforsaken basement trick. Right, raise up there. No, try again. Raise it up. No, we gotta size it down a little bit. How about now? Okay. How about the normal rocks? Do they float? Yes. Can you get in the water? I mean, not all the way. It's gonna take all day. Let's just try putting up one more. Maybe around there? No. Calm, Nora, calm, Nora. What about now? No! What about now? Oh, I wanted to be scooched a little bit back. Okay, I'm gonna try to put up the rest of the rocks in a calm manner. I'm gonna try to put them up and also my plants. And by the way, if you're the person who likes to put up rocks and also plants and all that shebang, and you're using the basement trick and not the tool mod, I beg of you right now, stop with the basement trick if you can and use the tool mod instead. You will save so much time, so much effort, so many tears, so much sweat. You will save it all. All right, and I'm gonna go cry now. But any hoozles, here is my pond. Put up all the plants, put up all my rocks, and oh yikes, me. I put up some deep rocks from the base game and also some normal rocks here and there just to fill in the space. And I also got one rock from this new pack, Adventure Weights. There is a lot more rocks that are so beautiful, but it was a hassle and a half to find them and put them up. And I just, put up one. Here's how I was looking. Isn't it beautiful? We got a beautiful pond. I don't think you can kayak here, but we shall have the hope. But oh my, that was the entire lot. And I can't even squeeze in the entire lot with this mode. Hold on. There we go. It is done, people. I've waited for this moment. It's finally done. I can finally breathe. And I'm gonna put up an X on the pond. All done, people. Oh, that was beautiful writing by me. And you know what it's time for right now? It is time for the house tour. And then it is time for some play testing of this lot. My beautiful boat lot. So watch out for that. And with our tour, we are gonna start right here at the entrance. And we're just gonna do a little quick recap of what we did last time. What did we do the last time? Oh, the last time we were at that big old playground, the archery area with our toilet and our candy stall. And then right over here, we have our two beautiful old sleeping cabins, one green, one blue for the teams, our rival teams. And then in the middle, we have this beautiful old bar where you can drink away. And here is also the inside of the blue cabin tent and the inside of the green cabin tent. Oh, and then of course, right by the entrance, we also have the talking corner, the drama, and the voting ad happens, the elimination round happens. And you know, also the emotional moments and the steamy moments is gonna happen here. Wow. Alrighty-o, let's move on to the stuff that we did this time. So right over here, we have our butterfly area with the butterfly storage and a butterfly incubators. Wow. Oh, that is so cute, actually. I love that. And then right over here, we got a big old pool with our many plants. And let's walk into this beautiful old area. Wham! We got a pool over here. You can lounge around. You can jump around. Please do not hurt yourself. We cannot be sued. I tell you, we cannot be sued. Then if we get out over here, we got our pond area. It is cute and nice in here with our kayaks that you probably cannot use. But you know, we got our pond. And then last but not least, we got our main house over here. Oh my gosh. And let's step into our main entrance. And we are met with our reception area with a lady who hates her job. And I am going to change up the ceiling color because I did not like that. There you go. Back to our reception area. And in the other corner of the reception area, we have the gift shop with all the stuff that the contestants have made in the crafting room. Then we got one of the entrances to the outside and the other entrance to the outside. And here is the outside area. Oh my gosh, it's dark out here. Scary Mary, let's go inside. And on the inside, we have the kitchen. A nice old kitchen for the blue and the green team. And then, if you skip down further, we got the dining room, the dining area, split by the two teams. Ooh, and it's kind of cozy up in here, isn't it? Alright, skedaddling all the way to the back here. We got our lounging area and the other side of the lounging area. And also our bathroom. Ooh, now this looks kind of stylish, doesn't it? We got some lockers, you know. We got our sink area and our many toilets, our many showers, and also this side of the wall. I don't know what to call this, but here it is. Alright, let's walk up to the second floor. And what shall we find? Shall I find a great painting and the scary old dolls on each side of the staircase? Oh, and then we also have this little area, the momentum, whatever it was. And then we got the spinning classroom, the spinning instructor that has a green bike that was not supposed to be green, but now it is green, people. And then also the weightlifting room where you can lift all the weights that you want in this Burnout Bootcamp. And then we do also have the cute old crafting room divided by the blue team and the green team. And they're gonna craft away, people. And then on the third floor, we are met with Bo's place. And here is Bo's entryway. His bedroom, his other room. Oh my gosh, I forgot to paint the ceiling and the wall. And his bathroom. Oh my gosh, the camera is lagging out. Anyways, Bo is planning on something and we don't know what that is. And Bo is also not that great at spying because he's spying right into the window frame. Gee, Bo. But anyways, that was the whole entire build. Here's a little overview of it, of all the floors and that floor if you're interested in that. You knew the build is finito and the house tour is also finito. And now we're gonna do some playtesting. So first of all, we need to plan this getaway and we are gonna be here for 6 nights and it's gonna recur weekly. It's gonna start now and it never ever ends. Never ever. Alright, and then for Bo, you might be wondering who Bo is gonna be. And to answer your question, Bo is gonna be Pruella Priner, the plum bird, the very creepy plum bird. And Pruella's activities, that's gonna be self-care. Bo's gotta take care of themselves. And they're also gonna mix and mingle, cause mischief and mayhem. And that is all Bo's gonna do. Boom. And then we have our breezy sim, our brainy sim, our basic sim. Who's that gonna be? Skip broke, you're the basic sim. Our bland sim, that is Joffrey. And then for a broke sim, who could that be? Star Adam, you're the broke sim. And then we have the brave sim. Ooh, that can be Agora. And she is not agoraphobic. And last but not least, Nigel is gonna be our bubbly sim. Right. I hope you guys are ready. We have a huge time schedule ahead of us. And let's see. So for elimination, we could either choose between lowest score loses or the lowest progress loses. And here we can have the available rules. So right, activity shuffle, grind set mindset, hardcore mode, house of grudges, love is in the air, no strings attached, renaissance, child skills, cooking skills, creative skills, player choice elimination, popularity elimination, romantic elimination, and survival of the fittest elimination. Ooh, house of grudges, that is Bo. And then for the rest of the guys, I'm gonna do grind set mindset, shabalam. Let the games begin. Let them begin. Getaway starting now. Yes. So right. Oh my gosh. We all gotta play on the playground equipment, people. Gotta get it on. And I am this guy. Stop talking with your child. Okay, we gotta play on the playground equipment. And quickly. We cannot get eliminated. Who am I? Who was I? I can't remember. Do not go swimming. We're playing on the playground equipment. Play on the equipment now. Slide it down. Traverse through the tunnels and do it all. Oh my gosh, this is a huge mess. Lie down. And look at those butterflies, by the way. Oh, they're magical. Oh, and by the way, 3 p.m. has rolled around and we gotta catch them butterflies. Catch them all. And let's see, butterfly. It is a butterfly. Catch it. I can't catch it. I have been lied to. You can't catch those. Okay, is there any butterflies around here? Oh, there we go. Get over here and catch them butterflies. Let's see. Are you catching them? Ooh. Animal Crossing in progress. Good. We got a butterfly. And oh my gosh, it is 6 p.m. people. And that means that we gotta fight. Who we gotta fight? I am gonna fight you, Joffrey. The bland sim. Come on, let's fight it out, Joffrey. Ooh, and it's happening now. Oh my gosh, my name's tag. Get away. Fight. Look at this lady over here just watching the chaos. Ooh, and oh my gosh, it is 10 p.m. people. It is time to do some archery to relax in the evening. And you're all sleeping. Why? We're gonna do some archery. Okay, we are gonna be the blue team, so let's go and sleep then. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Oh, we just missed the breakfast. Oh, gee. Oh, and I'm feeling homesick, by the way. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna talk some trash to you. And who is gonna get eliminated? By the way, who is that gonna be? Oh, that is gonna be Joffrey. Joffrey is leaving the getaway. Goodbye. And now it's time for the outro. Yes, I gotta eat. And welcome. This is the outro. If for some reason you want to download this build, you can't because you have to wait until the pack comes out and then you can download this build on my gallery. My gallery ID is JustNoraGaming, bam bam. And yeah. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.